hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off. I can promise you that.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Shohei Ohtani at the plate now. That's ball one. Runner on the go. Tap foul at the plate.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Runner on the go again. Throw. Save. And now it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at second, nobody out. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in, one down. So up next, Hunter Goodman. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
That's a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swung on, belted. That was foul, and he'll see another.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. That one lifted to left, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta and getting the start for Miami, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Number 30 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Ball down.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And now 3-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. payoff pitch. Nice stop. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Third baseman.
One out man at
Number
first.
10.
Now the third baseman. On the ground, right side. To Betts at second for one. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Marlins, Willie Castro.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
In the air, right field, Mauricio in position, and there's one down. So digging in, Josue De Paula.
Number 95.
That one fouled off. Here's your one. Late on that fastball.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Batting seventh, third
Here's
baseman,
Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
And a big swing and a miss. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bottom of the inning, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Juan Soto. Swing and a foul straight back. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Gets to it with a slide. Nicely done for the out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
First baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Comes up empty. And that skips in the dirt. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Got it. First base.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. No score here in the second. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Polanco over at first with one away. De Paula has a beat on it. Out number 2. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Seventh designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him. That ends the frame. Top half of the third inning, and now for the Marlins, Freddie Freeman. Swings through that one for strike 1. swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground, right side, Albies, and one away in the top of the third. Now it's Mookie Betts. This one in the air, right field. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the Miami order. Cole Carey now at the plate. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
Runner on the move. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
The lefty, the 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. And that is the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Ronnie Mauricio. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. Luis Torrens next up for the Braves.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that gets down for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Torrens headed for the plate. Relay throw home. In there safely.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Castro gets it to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Now
here's the third baseman. 0 for 1 so far.
Number 10.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. 1 down. Next to hit, Juan Soto. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And that one hammered into the corner, but foul. Polanco goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On a line. And that will end the inning. Start of the fourth, and now for the Marlins, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. This is Willie Castro. He's 0 for 1. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. A solo shot, and they close the gap. It's 5-1. One down. Now at the plate, Josue De Paula. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second. Jackknife's out of the way.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Nice grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Bottom of the fourth, so here's the Braves designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. Brennan Bernardino taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. No, I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Number 2, Jorge Mateo.
Hit on the ground to short. Betts. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Ronnie Mauricio now.
An absolute.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Eric Wagaman looking to start something with one gone. That one ripped. De Paula takes it in for the out. 2 away. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Two down, nobody on. That one drilled left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it is gone. A 2-run homer, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1. Now the number 2 hitter. Just missed. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Now a rip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Adios, pelota. A 2-run shot, and they slice into the lead. It's 7-3. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Popped up. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Number 10.
Number 10.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
In the air, right field, and there's 1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Soto up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Oh, great stop. The tag, and they got him. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Polanco next up for the Braves. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
A sliding stop over to first. What a play. Inning over. Top 6. And now for the Marlins, Willie Castro. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And
He's
it
out.
beats him. What a play. Stepping in, Josue De Paula. 1 for 2.
95.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 1-2. That one ripped left field. This one's got a chance. Adios, pelota. And they inch closer. It's 7-4. One down. Enrique Hernandez will hit next. And a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. Play is made, 2 out. Two down, base is empty. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back at Truist Park. Now in for the Braves. Jimmy Herget on a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Jorge Mateo now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Mateo.
Trying to bunt his way on. To first. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out. Outs, pitch hitter coming on. Dominic Smith looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Smith at the plate now, and that's strike one. The 0-1. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Luis Torrens next up for the Braves. In the air, right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Cole Carrick.
Ball, that's in.
That one fouled hard the other way. 1-1 now. Swings through that one out in front that time. This one in the air center field. And there's one away.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ohtani in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Out towards right center field. Smith on the move to the gap. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Hunter Goodman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
No. Inside.
Two down, nobody on. Outside. 3 balls and a strike. This one popped up. That's the ball game.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.